This pilot takes a big collapse on an X-Alps glider, and it seems a mystery why. Today, I'm going to give you the shocking truth about glider management in turbulence. Are you ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm paragliding!
See ya! Hey, what's up? This is Ari in the Air. Welcome back to the channel. Stoked you're here. I teach high-level paragliding, and I'm the founder of the Paragliding Men's Group, where 50 men from 15 countries have stopped losing themselves trying to keep the peace and put out fires everywhere outside of them and started living from a much more authentic leadership, like their life is theirs. So if you're done shrinking to avoid conflict and you're ready to lead with authenticity in your relationship, apply using the link in the description below. There's only a couple spots left, and the price is about to go up after this cohort. So let's get into today's video. As always, we're going to watch it one time, full speed, and then I'm going to break it down. Okay, he's flying along, clouds, pitch, collapse, huge shoot, another collapse, flies away. It happens really fast here, so let's go back and break it down here. What happens? Turbulent air, collapse. Okay, wait. There's so much happening here. Gotta pause. Okay, so he's flying into Omega, ULS, beautiful glider. And he's flying on a day that looks booming, lots of cumulus cloud development. Okay, but it's really, I want to like break this down for you and feel really smart, but it's actually so painfully simple. Okay, so let me just simplify glider handling for you. So many people talk about the air and how it collapses the glider and how it does X, Y, and Z to the glider. But in general, the pitch is something that, and the angle of attack is something that the pilot has so much control over. This is why Aaron Duragati doesn't take collapses left and right in the X-Alps. This is why Kriegel can fly all day long in heinous conditions and not take huge whacks. It's because the physical mechanism of the pitch turning into brake input is very finely tuned in these pilots. So what happens here is that the air, bumpy as it is, thermic as it is, creates a bunch of pitch, but the pitch does not translate to a brake input from the pilot, which causes it to collapse. Let's watch it again. Pitch, collapse. Okay, so let's go back, and when you see the pitch here, let's pitch. Okay, here's pitch. Okay, so back a couple frames. Okay, so here's at full pitch, just about to slack the lines. What do you notice about the tail? What do you notice about the tail fabric here? Tail fabric doesn't lie. Means that there's not an enormous brake input being put on the glider. Obviously, the glider's way out in front of him. It's shooting towards the horizon, and there's just not nearly enough brake input here. It's really as simple as that. If the glider pitches forward, then you got to pull the brakes. And making this connection takes time and takes years of paragliding. And you don't want to step on a glider until you really prove to yourself over and over and over a million times that the pitch of the glider is going to translate to a brake input with your hands every single time. Okay. And like you've known me to say, we're all between taking collapses and we're all going to find ourselves a day late and $1 short. But this one seems a little bit too obvious and a little too easy. This is not a confusing situation of what's happening with the glider. Shoot, no catch, collapse, big shoot, no catch, collapse. Okay, so if we want to talk about the second collapse briefly, right? Here we take a 70% collapse, and what do we find here? Oh my God, what do we see here on this left riser grabber? Just a riser grabber here. Look at that. And you know it's true because in the next couple frames with key forward in frames, hand is opening up off of the riser so that the brake can start to be pulled. But already right here, like the glider is already pitched in front of the pilot and the hand is now passing the carabiner, and you're a day late and $1 short on this one too. So was the pilot grabbing the riser on the first collapse? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. But who knows? On this right hand, who knows? My point is, any kind of riser contact, like literally never, ever, ever will I ever have my brake in my hand and my fingers around the riser. Never. I'll never do it because it just slows you down. Even if it's just a little bit of tension, even if you're not clasped onto it, it makes you slow and it's unnecessary. It's not how the pros do it. Okay. Kriegel is a very unique bird. Surely people have seen his, he guides his hands with the riser. Do as Kriegel says and not as he does. So never grab the riser here. It just makes you slow. And this is why he takes this secondary collapse, is because he's slow, because he's grabbing the riser. Okay. So it's this most primitive, most basic glider handling principles. Glider goes forward, brakes get pulled. Glider goes back, brakes get off. It's just that. But, sometimes when we're flying through bumpy air, we think that, something else needs to happen. It really doesn't. It's really as simple as that. It's just how quickly, how efficiently, how thoroughly, how effectively does all this stuff happen without you thinking about it and your body just does it. That's the quality of active piloting that we're talking about here. So I hope this is helpful. If you are ready to not make silly blunders like this, but in your relationship, and you're really looking to develop the kind of skills that connect you to the inputs that you're having in stimulation and the reactions that you have as a man, apply using the link in the description for the Paragliding Men's Group. Only a couple spots left. Price goes up after this cohort. Love and lift, everyone. See you in the next episode.